having a pad. If you're tuning in for the first time, I welcome you. I really appreciate you being here. And if you're a regular fam honey, you are greatly appreciated. I welcome you back. So as you could tell by today's title, I'll be talking about the most hilarious British slangs and idioms. Obviously, it hit me just a few days ago that coming here, one of my main concerns was communication. I knew that UK was an English speaking country, and I believe my English was decent enough to hold conversations and actually comprehend what people are saying, but haven't seen the British or haven't heard the British accent before. If I would be able to hold conversations with British people and actually be able to understand what they're saying, because they speak so fast and there are some British phrases and slangs that I wouldn't be able to understand, that I wasn't familiar with at that time. I remember last year when I just started work, somebody mentioned the word brawly to me. So I remember that word stuck with me. Luckily, they were not asking a question. They were just, I don't know if they're mentioning that they left their broly and that haven't got broly, something along those lines. But I remember the word broly sticking with me until I had my phone, and then I just went to search it up to see what it means, only to find out it meant an umbrella. Broly is another word for umbrella in a British slang. And obviously it was raining outside. That's when I realized that I got some learning to do so that I can actually be able to understand when people are speaking to me and having conversations, because this is England. Obviously I live with British people. I'll be hearing these phrases and slangs every single day, almost every single day. So that's when I started to do some digging and obviously asking questions, doing research of the most popular ones that people are most likely to use in conversations. One that mostly stood out for me when I first got here was how British people greet each other, or just greet people in general. They keep it very short and simple. They do not do those long, boring greetings like, hi, how are you doing? I hope you had a great night. It's just blah, blah, blah. They do not do that. If you were to meet a British person, they will say to you, are you right? And your response should be, yeah, are you? And you're going to say, good, good. And that's it. So, well, most of them don't even say, are you right? They just say, right, yeah, you, good, good. So every single time when you meet a colleague or someone, just gonna say, right, just all right. Another phrase that I find to be hilarious is chuffed. So if you say you're chuffed, it means you are happy. So they usually use it in a phrase like chuffed to bits. It means that you're really happy or you're pleased. So you can say, I was really chuffed when you came to see me yesterday. So it means you were really happy that they came to see you yesterday. Bob's your uncle. So when I first heard Bob's your uncle, actually that phrase had never spoken to me directly. I had it 2 times and it was just people having conversation. And when I heard it for the first time, I never really paid attention to it. I thought they were talking about Bob, who is someone's uncle, And then when I heard it for the second time from different people, I knew that it has to be a British thing. So that's when I looked it up, only to find out it means that when something is easy to do. So when someone says to you, or when someone teaches you something, and then when you finally comprehend it, they'd be like, see, Bob's your uncle. See, it's easy. See, it's very simple when something it's like that simple. My absolute favorite is being knackered. When somebody's knackered is they're extremely exhausted. So it'd be like, I worked the whole day yesterday, I'm absolutely knackered, means you are tired. Bits and bobs. So bits and bobs, I think that one is a bit straightforward. I've realized that with some slangs or phrases, it's a bit kind of like easy to understand them. You can, even if you don't really understand the full meaning of them, but then if they were to be used in a sentence while you're having a conversation with someone, you would be able to understand. So the bits and bobs is when you have like small things, small tasks to do. I've got bits and bobs to complete. I've got bits and bobs to do. I have those small bits of things that I need to do. So bits and bobs, it's, yeah, I also hear that quite often. Having a chin wag. So if you are having a chin wag, is to basically having a chat with someone, gossiping with someone. So if someone will say, can I have a chin wag? They're asking you if you can, like, usually I the way that I comprehend it, it's like having like that small private chat, you know, one-on-one with the person. Basically asking you to gossip, you know, just pull you on the side and have that little gossip. Another British phrase that is my absolute favorite is bloody. You know, I know a couple of countries use bloody because it's a common word, but British people use bloody almost all the time. You know, they basically using it to put an emphasis on something. Yeah, but emphasizing. That's bloody awesome. You know, you just, yeah, putting an emphasis on something. Balmy. Balmy is the phrase that is used when a person is crazy or nuts or just stupid. You know, you can say that lad is balmy, you know, that man is crazy. So just balmy is one of the most famous phrases for saying something is stupid or crazy. But on top of balmy, some people will say bonkers. Bonkers is also my favorite one. Are you bonkers, mate? I feel like it's little the same thing as just being crazy or nuts. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I mean? So, British people say it a bit different. Instead of saying, do you know what I mean? You're going to say, do you know what I mean? You know, just keeping it short and straight to the point. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? One of my favorite one is, are you bargaining? And so I'll be asking someone if they're bargaining. It just, if someone's acting a little bit off or weird, or if you notice someone is not like the way that they used to act like, or they've just changed, and just ask them, are you bargaining? It means they're just acting a little bit weird and different. Another one is full of beans. So if British people say to you, you're full of beans, means you are jolly, you are happy. You know, I'm full of beans, I'm happy, I'm cheerful. You know, are you daft, mate? So daft means stupid, right? If someone is calling you daft, in basically is calling you stupid. You know, one thing I've realized is that British people will insult you without you even realizing it. So some of these phrases are very insulting, but then you won't really get offended because they're commonly used. They're very common and they're used on a daily basis. But British people have ways of insulting people that is cute. If I'm a call it, it's really cute because they're insulting you without even realizing it. You know, you won't even know. And another one is being gutted. If you're feeling gutted, you are feeling sad or disappointed, something along those lines. So feeling a bit gutted today. So it means you're feeling a bit down or sad today. So gutted. And I'm gonna close this video with my most favorite phrase, which is Innit. Innit. I think that's one of the few things or phrases I had almost every day when I came here, from my students, from colleagues, from people around. You know, innit is isn't it. So instead of say isn't it, you're gonna say innit. Yeah, obviously the T's in a British accent are usually masked, so you're not gonna exactly say innit, you're gonna say innit, you know, innit. Come to the end of our video today. Hopefully you enjoyed learning some of these British slangs and idioms. Comment below in the comment section which one is your favorite. Until next time, bye.